you guys, I'm going to start with our warm-up today in jumping jacks. Staying light on the toes, open up the arms really big overhead and all the way down. Up now to butt kicks, so bring those heels all the way up to the glutes, still staying in the balls of the feet. We're back to jumping jacks. This time we're going to scissor the feet, so cutting those feet forward and back instead of side to side. Get ready, we're going to sprint it out with high knees, so keep it quick, quick, quick. Balls of the feet, knees up high, at least hip level. Let's go, let's go. Almost there. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and rest. Alright, we're going to find the edge of our yoga mat next to get ready for a little bit of lateral movement. So we're going to hop those feet side to side over the edge of our mat. Going all the way down and then all the way up. Keep those feet together. Try to land with both feet. One more time down the mat and back up. Go ahead and rest. Okay, next we're going to take those feet about hip width apart, and from here we're just going to drop down into our squats. So pushing the hips all the way back, keeping the heels down, driving the knees apart, and keeping that chest nice and high. Excellent work, you guys. Next, we're going to hinge from the hips. So you can keep those toes pointing forward, keep the back flat, and push the hips back as we touch the floor for a deadlift. Again, notice my knees stay over the ankles as they bend, and the hips shoot all the way back, squeezing the butt at the top. We'll go ahead and rest there. Next, we'll drop down for a squat, and then into a deadlift. Squat, deadlift, squat, deadlift. Make sure we keep that chest high for the squat and low for the deadlift. And next we're going to go into a deadlift and then a sprawl. Deadlift, sprawl. Deadlift, sprawl. Keep going. Alright, you guys, we're going to get on that floor for mountain climbers next. So keeping those hands just beneath the shoulders, pulling the belly in tight, hips staying low, and driving the knees all the way into the chest, keeping a light touch in the back leg. And we'll just hold a plank here. And then we're going to go into a plank walk. So we're going to walk with the left arm, left leg twice, then the right arm, right leg twice. Want to try to keep those hips and back as flat as possible. Drop down for a push-up, lift up for a Superman, press back up, walk, walk, lower down. Superman, push-up, walk, walk, lower down. Superman, push-up, and we'll come off those feet. Next, we're just going to lift up for a Superman and then press up with our push-up. Superman, push-up. Make sure we're pulling that belly in for the push-up. Superman, push up, and we'll rest there. Alright, next we're going to find a kneeling position, open up those hips. So we're trying to open up that right hip flexor right now as we drop the right knee to the floor. Okay, if you need a little more of a stretch, you can take the next step, which I'm doing here, of reaching back and grabbing onto that right foot with the left hand. And then when you're ready, we can just take our time and switch sides. Same thing, keep that left knee knelt, and then we'll reach back and grab onto the right foot, or the left foot with the right knee. Okay, so next we'll find the back of our mat and we're going to step forward for lunges. So a 90-degree bend at each knee, keeping the shoulders stacked directly above the hips. We want to push off from the heel as we step back. After that, we'll take the arms overhead and go back to our squats. For overhead squats, pulling the belly in, keeping the chest open, eyes ahead of us, heels down. And next we're moving to some overhead deadlifts, so keeping those arms overhead, biceps in line with the ears. We're going to hinge from the hips, keeping the knees soft over the ankles. After that, we'll do overhead lunges, so keeping those arms up nice and high as we step forward for lunges. Again, still pulling that belly in. And from here, we're just going to find a nice side stretch. So grab onto the left hand and bend to the right. And then grab the right hand and bend to the left. Keeping both side bodies long. And pull that belly in. And we'll just shake it out from there. Roll that neck a couple times in both directions. Alright, from here we're going to grab our weight, whether it's a dumbbell or a kettlebell. We're going to get it to our front rack position. Alright, so from here we keep that chest nice and high. And we're just going to find a strict overhead press. So bringing that dumbbell or kettlebell down to the chest and then directly overhead as we press up high. And from here we'll do a push press, so a small dip to a hard drive and punch. Small dip, drive. Small dip, drive. Small dip, drive. And all the way down in our squat now. Full squat in that front rack, keeping the elbows tight together as we press them forward. And finishing with a drive now, so a thruster, squat to press, full strong thrusters. Perfect. Okay, next we're going to hold that dumbbell down at our side and alternate for lunges. These are our suitcase version. And next we'll hold that dumbbell or kettlebell overhead lunges. Or if we need to in our front rack if it's too heavy. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So stepping forward, weight at the side for those suitcase lunges. And then we'll take that bell up overhead for overhead lunges. And again, if we need to, we could do front rack. Keeping that belly in tight, and we'll rest. Alright, so we're going to get ready. We have our first circuit. It's going to be 6 minutes long. We go through 3 times of what you see here. We have 30 seconds of front squats to start, then 30 seconds immediately of push press, and then immediately 30 seconds of thrusters, all the way down, all the way up, and then you'll rest for 30 seconds. Get ready, we're going to start with that front squat. Let's begin. Right, moving into our push press. And attacking those thrusters. Let's go. Get out, take a quick 30-second break, then we're back at it. Get ready, we're going to start with that front squat. Let's begin. All right, moving into our push press. And attacking those thrusters. Let's go. Get out, take a quick 30-second break, then we're back at it. Get ready, we're going to start with that front squat. Let's begin. All right, moving into our push press. And attacking those thrusters. Let's go. We'll stop there, and I'm just going to demonstrate while you rest. We have circuit 2, which is going to start off with 30 seconds of a plank walk, so just walking over your object. Our next 30 seconds is a half burpee, so rolling down all the way, then hopping the feet up to the hands. And last, we're going to combine the two, so we're going to walk over to one side, do a half burpee, then walk over to the other side, roll down and jump up. All right. Walk, 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 half burpee, walk, 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 half burpee. All right, so that's our minute and a half of work. You'll have 30 seconds to rest. We're gonna get started with that plank walk. Let's go. Guys, next we have our half burpee. So dropping all the way down to the floor and then hopping the feet up to the hands. all the way down, knees, hips, and chest. Guys, putting it together, burpee to walk over. Let's go. Get out, take a quick 30-second break, then we're back at it. We're gonna get started with that plank walk. Let's go. Guys, next we have our half burpee. Putting it together, burpee to walk over. Let's go. Take a quick 30-second break, then we're back at it. We're gonna get started with that plank walk. Let's go. Guys, next we have our half burpee. Guys, I'm putting it together, burpee to walk over. Let's go. Guys, we'll rest there. You got about 30 seconds, and then I'll go into our demonstration for circuit 3. So circuit 3, we are going to work on lunges. So we're going to start off 30 seconds of each. We got a front rack lunge to start. So holding that weight in front of our chest as we step forward with lunges. After that, we have shoulder to shoulder press. So you'll start with that weight on one shoulder, and using both hands, you'll alternate. So shoulder to shoulder press. And then last, you have a press to overhead lunge. So utilizing that shoulder to shoulder, you're going to start on one side, press overhead, then lunge, bring it down on the other side, press overhead and lunge. Okay, so as you bring that dumbbell down, it's alternating sides. You'll rest for 30 seconds. We got 3 rounds. Let's get started. Front rack lunge. Next, we have our shoulder to shoulder press. Begin. And last, we have our press to overhead lunge. Let's go. Get out, take a quick 30-second break, then we're back at it. Let's get started. Front rack lunge. Next, we have our shoulder to shoulder press. Begin. Last, we have our press to overhead lunge. Let's go. Get out, take a quick 30-second break, then we're back at it. Let's get started. Front rack lunge. We have our shoulder to shoulder press. Begin. And last, we have our press to overhead lunge. Let's go. Get out, take a quick 30-second break, then we're back at it. Okay, one last circuit to go through. Okay, another 3 rounds, 6 minutes. We're going to put all the high intensities together. Our first 30 seconds is thrusters. Our second 30 seconds is our half burpee to walk over. So dropping all the way down, hopping it up, and then walking over. Drop down, hop up, walk over. Alright, and then our third 30 seconds is a press to overhead lunge, making sure that we alternate those shoulders. Okay, and then 30 seconds to rest. Again, 6 minutes for 3 rounds. Get ready, we're going to start with those thrusters in 3, 2, 1, begin. Guys, I'm putting it together, burpee to walk over. Let's go. And last, we have our press to overhead lunge. Let's go. Get out, take a quick 30-second break, then we're back at it. Get ready, we're going to start with those thrusters in 3, 2, 1, begin. I'm putting it together, burpee to walk over. Let's go. And last, we have our press to overhead lunge. Let's go. take a quick 30-second break, then we're back at it. Get ready, we're going to start with those thrusters in 3, 2, 1, begin. I'm putting it together, burpee to walk over. Let's go. Last, we have our press to overhead lunge. Let's go. Guys, that is it. You are finally done. Stay strong. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.